Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video, and thank you so much for 70 subscribers. Thank you guys really. So going into this, I'm just picking out some water decals that I want to use for my nail set. Just like you saw in the thumbnail, I'm going to be doing like some under nail art, I guess you could call it that. So I'm basically just looking through everything I have and picking out whatever I feel I would like to use or go best with the nail set I have in mind. These are all that I picked out, and I really need to get rid of these nails because I've had them for like 3 weeks now. But I'm just going to be working on my left hand as usual. I'm not doing any nail prep because I really just took off my plaid nails. So I'm just going to size out my nail tips. I'm using these stiletto full cover nail tips, and I want a coffin shape, and I don't really want to have to go into files. So I just decided to use this because they're more tapered towards the tip. So I just trimmed them off and filed the free edge. So like I said, I'm not doing any nail prep, so I'm just going to go in with my peel off base coat, which is my cuticle oil on my nail beds and my top coat, so it's easy to pop off these nail sets once I'm done with them. I usually do 2 coats of my top coat, cure for 30 seconds in between each coat. So now that this is done, usually you would use a base coat to apply your tips, but because I know I'm not keeping these on for long or anything, and I just like to go in with the same top coat and just apply them. I apply the top coat to the tip of the nail up to where I feel my nail should actually stop, and then I just apply a thin layer on my nail, and then I apply the tip to my nail at a 45-degree angle, and I slowly lower it till the top coat reaches the free edge of my nail, and then I do a flash cure before I go in with my full cure for 30 seconds under my nail lamp. This is basically the Gel X method, but I just do it with a top coat. So now that this is done, I'm just going to trim off the tips of these nails. I had an air bubble there, but you really need to be careful to not have an air bubble because it could cause an infection. That's okay. After that, I go in with my base coat only on the free edge of my tips because that's where the design is going to be, so I'd rather just concentrate it there. For the decals, I already snipped off the ones I felt like I was going to use from each sheet. What I decided to do was take my spray bottle with water in it and just spray the water at the back of the decal, and then I just apply it to the nail. So front of the design is facing the underside of the nail. And then I'm going in with my top coat now to seal it. So I decided to use my builder gel in this nude color. So for this, I like to work my brush through the builder gel to get it ready to use. And what I like to do is take a little bit, this was actually too much, but I like to take a little bit and run it through the whole nail as a slip layer. So when I apply my thicker layer of builder gel, it kind of just floats down into the nail and fills up the nail. I find it easier to do it this way. My builder gel application isn't exactly the best. I'm still learning and working on it, but hopefully we get better with time. So I like to turn the nail upside down so gravity could work its thing. So then I just take this liner brush and just take it around my cuticle to fill up around my cuticle and just make it as neat as possible. So after doing that, I actually just cleaned up the sides of the nails so they don't look bulky, and I cured that under my nail lamp for 60 seconds. You guys see what I'm talking about? See the design, it looks so good. So I decided to go in with just a slip layer on my index finger and my pinky because I want to do an ombre marble design. So I just went in with a slip layer just because I didn't want the marble design to be clashing with the design under the nails. So I needed a base to kind of give that contrast. So after doing that, I applied my base coat to the nail. I don't cure that because the base coat is going to help the gel polish to spread out. I use a liner brush to apply my gel polish, and I just kind of find a way to swirl it together somehow. I was supposed to add white to this, which I forgot. So after curing that, I went in with my base coat again and I just added a few streaks of white gel polish. So doing the same thing on my ring finger actually, but on my ring finger, it's going to be a full nail of the marble design. And for this, I decided to try something different. So I took a straw and I kind of blew on the design while it was still wet to kind of give it that marble effect, just to make it more obvious, I guess. I actually like the way it came out. So for my middle finger and my thumbnail, I'm going to be doing like a V-cut French tip, but I'm going to do one side brown, one side green. So right now I'm just doing the green side, and I went in with 3 coats of this because I really wanted it to be opaque. I needed the dark green to really show through. And then going in with the brown on the other side. And I somehow wanted to incorporate some gold into this nail set. So I just went in with the gold line. I was contemplating where I wanted to put it, but I decided to take it this way. And I also went in with some gold reflective polish on my marble nails too. So now I'm just going to be doing the ombre. So I take my slip layer and I just take that through the nail up until where I feel I want the marble to stop. And I just use that to ombre the nail out. And then I take a thicker layer and just work that through the nail. Clean around my edges and let the builder gel settle into the nail before I cure. So after doing that, you always want to clean the surface of your nails because builder gel has a very sticky layer. So I did that and I was still contemplating what I wanted to do to these nails because I just didn't want to leave them this way. So I decided to just go in with some cuticle stones. So I took out my rhinestone glue and my rhinestones and I just did some simple cuticle work. Basically doing the same thing for all my nails. After that is done, I go in with my top coat, apply that to my nails and I cure for 30 seconds. And now I'm going to be going in with my cuticle oil to nourish my cuticles. And this is a short video, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you again for 70 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.